I'm Christian Lamitschka for Country Music News International, and today on the show we have Bernie Nelson. Bernie, welcome to Country Music News International.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for looking in my new song, Scarecrow.
Bernie, for all our listeners and readers here on Country Music News International, could you please introduce yourself a little bit better?
I can. I've been in Nashville a while, thus the gray hair. But I came here to be an artist a long time ago and was blessed and became a very successful songwriter and had cuts with Randy Travis, Conway Twitty, Chris Christopherson, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, just about everybody, Garth Brooks, Kenny Chesney. Anyhow, recently I started putting together some new songs, and Scarecrow was one of them. And we started talking to some people, and they said, you know, maybe you should put that on radio because it's different than what's out there right now. And so we've been running up a few flagpoles, and it's doing pretty good.
Folks, that you have an idea, but what we're talking now, that's the CD. So you see it a little bit better when you go to the CD store, or probably it's where can people
iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody, Spotify. I think that's how you say it.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember, but it's called Scarecrow, and it's my new single. And the new album will be out in May. The album's called Blue, and that'll be out in May. And we'll be doing some more stuff about that soon.
So we talked a little bit. We talked about all your music now, but tell us how it is to write for the big names in country music.
You know, sometimes you write them for that particular artist, especially if you're writing with the artist. But a lot of times you just write your best songs, and you just hope that the best song goes in the best place. And so many times my cuts were with people who really were nobody at the time. Kenny Chesney, Randy Travis, Trace Atkins. They weren't really big artists. They just got their deals. Colin Ray, and I said, sure, take my song. And next thing you know, they became big artists, and consequently, we've stayed friends over the years and stuff. But you always want to have a song with whoever's on the top of the list. But I always tell the new writers, and find these guys that are on their way up and give them your best stuff. And a lot of times those people will go on to be the next Kenny Chesney.
So what's the better part now? To stay in the spotlight of the audience, or to stay more in the background?
Well, the difference is, if I'm driving down the road and I hear Kenny Chesney singing one of my songs on the radio, I'm fine with that. But when I hear me singing it on the radio as an artist, I start hearing little insyncrasies with the vocal, and I'm thinking, gosh, we need to go back in and fix that line or that line, So it's different, but it's exciting as an artist, because I think what an artist is somebody who interprets a song, and I like my interpretation of this song a whole lot better than anybody else's right now.
So sounds like you're really critical to yourself.
Yeah, I'm pretty critical, yeah. And Scarecrow, the whole album, the Blue album that's coming out, and Scarecrow in particular, I like to tell people that when we put this record together that we put our big boy pants on, because it's not fluff, it's not hip-hop, it's not... It's traditional country, but it's got a flair for the new feel and stuff. But the content is a little bit grittier and a little bit deeper, and so I'm real proud of it.
So when people like to find out now more information about you, what they have to do?
They can go to several places. My website is BernieNelsonMusic.com, and my Facebook is Bernie Nelson Music, and then I'm on Reverb Nation also. And obviously, Scarecrow is out there for downloads everywhere you can download iTunes and stuff. And Scarecrow, the single, is out on radio, and it's doing pretty well.
Folks, so don't forget to request the song on Country Music News International radio show, and keep up to date with your favorite country star at Country Music News International magazine. Have a good one here from Nashville, Tennessee. Bye-bye.
Good stuff.